Well, take your pick. Dealer's choice, as it were.
Well, let's go. Let's end this fluffy. I'm gonna end this with a very attractive fish man.
Oh, is that where we're going?
Mm-hmm. The fish man is so attractive, he has to be dead. Save the best for last. The very attractive fish man.
So I actually knocked off one of the movies I've been wanting to watch for a while now, but that's mostly because it made it to HBO Max, and apparently it was a box office bomb. But I really wanted to give it a chance because I really like the concept of it.
Oh, Black Adam.
Yep, Black Adam. Oh, I am really kind of sad this movie failed, to be honest with you. And I don't know if it was just the fact of like the marketing or just wasn't enough draw. I mean, I know if you ask me in a bubble, fucking is like, you know, what was up with Black Adam is like the fact that it's like, well, the only interesting part of the Black Adam movie was Black Adam. Like, that would be like the first thing I point to is like, you know, maybe why this movie failed.
And there it is. I was trying to do a super punch, but I whipped it.
Gotta get the super squatch.
Jack Link's Circus present Messing with Sasquatch.
Oh, God.
No, Dueling Dragons presents Playing with Sasquatch.
You see, I just hang out with Sasquatch. I wouldn't be fucking with him. That's the thing, though. He's like, here, you want some beef jerky? Here you go, dude.
He's gonna pick up your pumpkin and look at it. I feel like he would.
You just see fucking like the fucking slight eyebrow raise, like, help you?
Eat the pumpkin. Eats the jack-o'-lantern.
That just seems unnecessary. But
Black Adam.
So yeah, so Black Adam, like, in my personal opinion, as far as DC movies, like, I would actually own Black Adam. It's like I actually enjoyed it that much. Fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson, fucking solid acting as always, fucking, and like the material that he specifically was given to work, he fucking rocked. Like, no argument. It's just the rest of the movie falls down so fucking hard. It's like, I don't care about these people. Who are you? What do you want?
Damn it. Yeah, because I'm trying to do the super punch with Sasquatch, because if the longer you let it wind up forward, the higher damage it does.
Yeah.
Especially if you hit. Because if I got him in like...
It's not gonna work if he keeps tapping you from across screen.
I know. If it just grazes him. Plus, if I was in super mode, it could... I think it can like one-shot him. If I let it charge up all the way. Anyway, Black Adam. I know. He has better reach than me.
Well, the opposite. Most people say that they like Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate. See, I didn't like his fucking Dr. Fate. I thought fucking he was just there, kind of being boring most of the time. But I will say this with the massive asterisk, like, I'm not the biggest fan of like DC in general, so I don't have that much knowledge of Dr. Fate. But like, and like, this is my opinion, blah, blah, all that crap. There's a reason they didn't really show like who the antagonist was in the movie, is because they don't like, the antagonist doesn't appear until like the last like 20 minutes of the movie. You can make the argument that technically he's there the whole time, but what's up?
No, I was looking at the move list. I'm trying to do something real stupid.
No, fair. But yeah, you can make the characters like, oh, well, he's there the whole time, blah, 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 and the whole nine. It's like, I don't really buy that. It's like, you know, he was just a moot for most of the movie, and then suddenly at the end of the fucking game, he gets fucking boss level stats. That's the best way I can phrase that.
Okay, okay. Fucking double circle motions. It's Geef. It's Geef. Like, oh, I mean, double circle.
You had it. You whipped it, but you had it.
I had it. Yeah. It's like, why am I not doing the? I gotta be real careful. I'm trying to. I want to kill him with it, just because, you know, cheesy. Just for the cheese, and I wasted it. I wasted my super.
Get that shit a Gouda, baby.
All right, his freaking super mode gives him armor. That's what that is. He goes full with Juggernaut.
I'm a Sasquatch, bitch!
Mess with Sasquatch? Sasquatch mess with you!
But no, it's like, you know, they gave like Black Adam a fairly dynamic character for most of the movie, and there was like a nice twist here and there kind of deal that kept it interesting.
With a twist of lemon.
Yeah. Dio brings up the Pierce Brosnan character of Dr. Fate, which, again, I wasn't the biggest fan of, mostly because like it didn't feel like he did a lot. Like he kept like alluding to the fact it's like, oh, well, I can do this or I can do that, and fucking, oh, it was like, and like they, I'm not gonna lie, Dr. Fate's kind of a complicated character to talk about in general. Because it's not Dr. Fate, it's the helmet, and the helmet grants him the abilities, which are...
well, Dr. Fate is the name of the superhero, but the person in the helmet is called Nobu? Or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
He's actually one of Vandal Savage's children. That's actually the actual spirit inside of the helmet.
Yeah. Anyway, and it's like I said, he gets real complicated real quick once you start talking comics and origin and what he does kind of deal. And for lack of a better term, this movie kind of suicide squads a bunch of shit where it's like, oh, well, this is what this person can do, and you're just going to have to understand it. For lack of a better context. Like, the only one that really got a good time cinema was Black Adam, which is probably why I liked his role in the movie so damn much. But it really was just a weak entry, and like...
Oh!
Like,
yes, I got it!
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Nice.
Because it does a chunk of health.
Yeah, the Slayer Ride of Death.
Yeah, it does a chunk of health.
But yeah, like, and I would love to see this character, like, explored more in, like, a broader expanse, but James Gunn decided that's not going to happen.
James Gunn said no.
But, in my opinion, that's a shame, because, like, you know, it's wasting a good character that they had. And anytime you sit there and fucking, like, lose the rocks, like, hey, you kind of lost somebody fairly good there.
Because whatever he wants to do for his next project, accordingly, is whatever he wants to do afterwards.
Well, I mean, there's been some loose talk here and there. One of the ones that was kind of kicked around a little bit is him taking over Luke Cage.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's like, you know, I could totally see him being Luke Cage. Which is a shame, because I actually did like the actor for the Netflix run of Luke Cage.
I mean, hey, whatever comes next for DC is whatever comes next.
Well, Luke Cage is Marvel, but carry on.
No, I mean for James Gunn doing DC, and anything for Marvel is... Well, that's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, James Gunn's catching a lot of flack just from the fact that he's making...
Canceling everything!
Yeah, making big moves and big plans. And the only sour part I have about the whole thing is the fact that we lost fucking Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I was actually gonna watch that one. That's like one of the few DC moves I actually would willing to see. Like, how are they gonna do this one? I'm curious.
Yeah. Like, that's legitimately the only one I feel really sad about, other than fucking maybe a Black Adam 2. Because, like, most of the fucking, like, DC kind of things have been kind of lackluster just to begin with. But,
I mean, well, so much for sequels.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. But then again, it's like, I know Gunn is catching a lot of flack for his choices here lately, which, I mean, yes, no. But realistically, it kind of comes down to the fact, it's like, you know, DC doesn't really have a solid vision. Like, legitimately, there's not been a lot of fucking, like, well, this is our main plan going forward, this is our 5-year plan, this is a 3-year plan, this is how we're gonna get there, kind of deal.
Shit's beating my ass.
And I think it's fucking fantastic. Somebody's finally grabbing it by the reins. Is like, no, we're going to go somewhere. We're not just going to kick out shitty comic book movies.
I mean, he's trying to
kill fucking comic books for a long goddamn time with shit like Batman and Robin.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But I have nothing really against it. It's just they're willing to, like, properly expand upon it with it. If the already universe is pretty much that's already set from whatever's currently going on, versus like trying to do a complete reboot for everything accordingly.
Well, to be fair, it's not full reboot. It's a mostly reboot. But then again, there's been reboots already. I mean, like, if you look at Shazam, like, Black Adam was already introduced in Shazam. It was just a very different Black Adam.
Ah, bitch. Eat this.
Which, to be fair, the Black Adam they introduced in Shazam was kind of weak, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, with Shazam 2 on the horizon, or whenever it's coming out, if it is already out.
I don't think it's coming out anymore.
No, I think it's... No, I think it is, because since it's already been, like, multiple trailers for it has been out and about, I think it's going to be out...
That didn't stop them from, like, canning an entire Batwoman movie.
But it wasn't actually in post... Well, close to... I don't know if it was in production...
complete, dude.
Oh, shit. Never mind, I take that back then.
Yeah, no, fucking, they straight up fucking, like, it was complete, and they're like, nope.
I'm mad I missed the wind-up punch.
Okay, no, apparently it is coming out. Apparently Shazam 2 is coming out in March.
Okay. Yeah, so they didn't straight up cancel the shit out of it. Because I was curious, like, how are they gonna deal with shit? Because since they've already have, like, trailers going out for it, and the release date, because, like, I know the Batwoman movie didn't have a release date, or trailers for it.
Yeah, no, like, a lot of people were talking about it getting canceled, and it's like, I barely even knew it was fucking coming out. Compared to fucking the next fucking heavy hitter from Marvel, which I actually know when that bitch is coming out.
Wait, which next heavy hitter?
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania.
Oh, right, that. Because, like, when you say, oh yeah, Marvel was coming out, which one? I gotta be... They'll make the movies even if it's not the best of their Marvel movies. They'll still make them.
I mean, they've had a few missteps here and there, like, mostly with the Thor line.
But that's your personal grievance.
Yes, no.
Because I know you did not like Love and...
Yeah, a lot of people share my opinion on Love and Thunder.
I didn't mind it.
It's a very popcorn movie. Like, you know, turn your brain off, just accept shit, don't think about it too hard, and it's okay.
I mean, that's what I do with majority Marvel movies, big majority. With the exception of the Avengers movie, I was like more just now turn my brain off. I was literally just, I am just enjoying this as it's going on. Like, movies in between, like the Avengers run, like those movies weren't exactly full popcorny. It's more like they are building up to everything, even like other movies around it.
Well, yes, no. I mean, like I put Ragnarok as the exception because Ragnarok built off things that had already been established. Like, Love and Thunder really doesn't build off anything. Like, you can make a few arguments here and there. Like, for example, it's like they did state that the Reality Stone, or the
Ether.
No, not the Ether.
No, Ether became became whichever stone.
No,
reality.
the excuse me.
Yeah.
No, they said the Infinity Stones actually like take out gamma radiation, which a lot of people argue is the same reason Jane Foster got cancer, which actually makes a lot of fucking sense.
Yep.
But like as like callbacks and continuations, like it wasn't a lot. I mean, granted, we haven't seen what is going to be done with the Love character yet. Yeah. But still, like where they're going with what, like, compared to the payoffs they had done in Ragnarok, whereas, like, you know, Thor had been missing, or not Thor, Hulk had been missing for movies at this point.
Yeah, because, like, it only pans out, like, oh, he's just on an island, being left alone, and training his cousin to do her thing as a Hulk.
No, I'm talking about Ragnarok.
Oh, like, during the story of Ragnarok, yeah, we didn't see...
Yeah. Where they finally explain, it's like, yeah, no, the Hulk's been missing because he's been fucking in this other realm for like close to like.
And they had to go through the devil's anus to get through out, get the way out. No, it's still funny to me.
Yeah. But I don't know, like It's weird too, because like a lot of people's like, oh, well, it's like Thor's all over the place because like the first two moves are kind of serious and the last two moves are kind of funny. And then like I think Ragnarok is like it strikes the perfect balance. To be honest with you, that's my opinion.
Fuck, he got me.
You know, compared to something like the Ant-Man series, whereas like Ant-Man fucking's always been more of a jokester fucking kind of style. Where like say Iron Man or Captain America are more stoic.
Right.
Is there a drop?
Yeah, because I can't do the freaking beam on him because he keeps flying. I'm like, damn it! Like, quit flying and fall into this, you son of a bitch!
You dirty rat!
Yeah, Sasquatch's ending, it's literally just, oh, his fellow Sasquatches were captured. I'm going to go get them. And that in a pile of, it was either his fellow Sasquatches or just a shitload of bananas. It's one or the other. It's literally just, his is just simple, just a Donkey Kong ass ending.
I mean, Sasquatch isn't that complicated of a character, I can see it.
Mm-hmm. He is pretty hard, but he's not the Mack truck. Victor is the Mack truck.
I don't know, man. We always sit there and talk about the little Squatch from the fucking series.
Shut up.